Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. We've got some Amelia stuff. Watson childhood stories. I've heard a couple of her childhood stories, but I never really got that deep into it. And this is a 14-minute video of her childhood stories. So this was requested by Nonconformist Psyche. Hey, I remembered a name. Usually the weed does not allow for me to remember names. Anyway, go.
When I was in the sewing class, I used to take the needles. I'm such an edgy kid. And I used to ow! What the hell? I just got stabbed. Okay. Anyways, I used to put the needle through
Oh, yeah, the skin.
the tips of my fingers.
I used to do
on
that
the
too.
edges. I
Yeah.
think it's called the cuticle. And I used to sew
No,
my fingers together in class.
Well, I never did that, but I did take pins and put them through parts of this dead, not really dead skin, but kind of loose skin. Yeah, we did that in school too.
To show people and be like, hey, look.
Never sewed my hands together,
Isn't
though.
it gross? And everybody would be like, ew. But it didn't hurt because it was just through. Ow! Any birthday stories? Oh, I do have a birthday story, but it's not a
It's not a happy birthday story.
it's not a fun.
Oh, it's a
not
sad birthday
happy
story.
birthday story, I guess. I had just moved into a new middle school, and it was my
Oh,
birthday.
no.
And usually, in
Oh,
school, you know
no.
how you are in younger school, you invite a bunch.
I moved around a lot, Ame, so I get it. I went to 5 different schools growing up. I went to so many schools growing up. No wonder I didn't have any friends and joined the anime club.
You just invite your whole class over, and then people come and you have a party. Well, it wasn't like that anymore, and
Excuse me.
I
Getting sick.
told Mama Watson that that all these people from class were gonna come to my party.
Oh, no.
They were all gonna come to my party, and it was gonna be a really cool time. And she should get all these snacks and cake and balloons. And so I invited everybody. I invited everybody in the class, maybe 30 kids. I invited everybody, and only my best friend showed up. And Mama Watson bought a bunch of balloons and a bunch of snacks and cake and presents. But
When you're a kid, you got to do the Chuck E. Cheese thing or the Peter Piper thing. You got to get a package. Then the kids will show up. But yeah, normal parties probably not if you don't know 'em.
but nobody came to the party. That's probably the only birthday story I remember. It's okay. It was a long time ago. It didn't hurt my
Sorry,
feelings.
very sick.
I was still
Getting sick.
excited because I got all the cake and all the
All the
snacks
cake.
all to myself.
It's a little creepy. Everything is smiling at us.
I guess it could be creepy, yeah.
It's like it's a small
Oh,
world.
sorry.
It's a
Ah.
smiley world.
You don't like It's a Small World? I mean,
I'm just blocking everything anyway. Never mind.
I used to memorize all the lyrics in the different languages. I thought it was really cool.
That's really nerdy. That's cute.
Wow, that's very nerdy.
I remember being in computer class, in middle school, and I would use Google Advanced Search to get past the blockers in school that wouldn't allow you to go to certain websites, and I would look for I guess I don't know how to describe it, embedded flash games, and I would search on Google and
Right.
the advanced search, and I would find a bunch of games to play like that. I remember. I don't know if I should say it.
Probably not, if you have to ask.
It's kind of bad. I don't know if I should. Well, I was in computer class, and I thought it was really cool that you could talk to people online. Yeah, I thought it was the coolest
yeah.
thing ever. And
It was
so
pretty
I would
cool.
try to find ways in computer class to access any sort of messaging apps, any sort of online messaging, because I really like the idea of talking to people on the computer. And so usually what I would find is you guys remember those AI bots where you would type into the chat and you would you would ask them questions and they would give you an auto reply. I would use that a lot,
guess so.
but then I don't know if I should say this.
What did you do?
Okay, I
man?
was
What did
really,
you
really
do?
young, so I didn't understand the implications. Okay, but in computer class, because I was really obsessed with talking to people online, it turns out you could talk to people on an army recruiting page.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, you know what? I
I
think
was
I've heard
talking
this
to
story.
somebody in there because they have a live chat help room, and
Pretty sure I heard this.
I said something really bad. I said I had something dangerous at school.
Oh no.
Like,
You don't want to do that.
Like I can't even say it out loud. But anyways, the guy, he's like, I know your school. I have your IP address, and he like put the school that I was at in the chat, and I got really scared. And then I logged off and I like shut down the computer. No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Because I knew it was just like some kid being really stupid. I was like 12 when I was like in the car. When I was little.
I was just 12 making terroristic threats. You know, it's what kids do.
We go through tunnels. Drive through tunnels is my favorite thing because when we drive through the tunnel, I go, and try to hold it for like as long as possible as you're going through the tunnel. And then you like almost pass out at the end. It's like a really long tunnel.
Oh, sorry. Gotta get used to that. Well, you almost got it. There you go.
You guys ever do that?
Cactus Valley.
No.
Have you ever touched a
No.
cactus before?
I have. Actually, when I was a wee time traveler,
A
when I was a wee
wee
detective,
time traveler.
I saw a really fuzzy cactus and I thought it would be soft, so I touched it like a dog. I went
really sorry.
like this.
If I start coughing or clearing my throat, I got sick this week, so I'm not feeling so good. Just to let you know.
Oh.
Very phlegmy. Not good.
Whoops.
I'd like to say I'm surprised that you touched the cactus, but I'm not.
I thought it would be soft, but then I had a bunch of pricklies.
But you were
in my
wrong.
hand.
Ooh, like fiberglass.
Yeah, well, except it like, yeah, sort of.
Sure.
Fiberglass is a good snack.
What?
I also
What?
microwaved once. I microwaved a chip bag. And you don't want to microwave a chip bag because it has
Metal,
foil on the
yeah.
inside. And if you microwave a chip bag, it will catch on fire after like 4 seconds. So if you do microwave a chip bag, only microwave it for like 3 seconds.
Okay,
and even that
don't
is
do that at
dangerous,
all.
So don't do that. But it shrinks. It's really cool. Like it shrinks into like a mini chip bag. But don't do it. Hey, look it up on YouTube. Don't do it
really
yourself,
cool,
though.
though.
Well,
Don't
it's
do
cool
it.
because it shrinks. Yeah, one time my brother and I used to microwave them for fun because they
Those
like
are-
shrink and we thought it was really cool. And then one time we microwaved
You know, Ame was poor because that's what poor kids do. Stuff like
egg
that.
for too long and it caught on fire in the microwave.
I would know.
Yeah. Honk. Sorry, I'm shaking my leg. It's such a bad habit. You guys do that?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I think everybody shakes their leg. Me and Brother Watson used to do that all the time. Like if we were sitting, well, not on purpose, but if we were around Auntie Watson, she'd get really mad. She's like, "Stop shaking your leg!" Yeah, she used to yell at us pretty bad. but she made me develop really good habits. Like maybe
Like
you guys can do
smoking.
this with your children or future children or something. Maybe not. But every time I used to get in the car with her, she would say, "Seatbelt!" like really loud at the top of her lungs. It's like I've been trained like a dog now. As soon as I get into a
Pavlovian
car,
even.
subconsciously, the first thing I do, even if we're not going to be driving or anything, the first thing I do is put on my seatbelt.
Same.
Immediately.
Same.
Kind of well, I guess it's not a lame habit, but yeah, it's an automatic response. A good habit, though. Singing ever something you wanted to do? Not really. Like as a kid, I really wanted to learn instruments like guitar and harmonica,
Yeah.
but I was never like, oh man, I want to be a singer. I think I knew that I wanted to be like some sort of performer as a kid because I would put on like these ribbon shows. What is it called? I forgot already again.
I don't
would
know.
like put on these shows for my family as a kid. Ribbon twirling, yeah. And I thought it was so cool. And we entered, like my older brother and I, when we were kids, we entered like a talent show and he was gonna be a magician and I was gonna be like the assistant on stage. But my brother got too scared to go on stage, so it was just me, and I was crying because I was like, we're not gonna go on stage on the talent show, and I threw a tantrum. I don't know, did you guys throw tantrums as a kid?
I guess
I was
so.
really bad.
I don't know.
I was
I
really
don't remember
bad
a
as
lot.
kid. Like the only thing I remember doing as a kid is throwing tantrums. I would like throw myself on the floor, and I'd be like, so annoying. I hated wearing shoes so much. I would always like kick them off and take off my shoes in public. I still don't like wearing shoes. It's just I don't like wearing socks
same
inside.
sister.
It's nasty. All of you guys who wear socks inside, gross. I dressed up for.
Yeah, I don't really wear socks inside. I'll go bare feet inside, or I'll put on sliders. I'm a big slider guy. And I live in Arizona too, so generally you're not wearing shoes I'm not wearing shoes most of the time, just at the gym, I guess. Anyway.
For Halloween a lot.
What's up, Ame?
I don't know. Recently, I haven't been dressing up for Halloween. I don't think I dressed up. Well, I mean, look, we're dressed up for Halloween now. That counts, right? Let's see. One year, I was a pumpkin witch. One year, I remember Brother Watson did a really good, like, Hobbit cosplay for Halloween. He was, like, Frodo. And he even had a little bag of rings that he would give out to people. What else? I was a cow zombie one year. Yeah,
nice.
It was a zombie.
Mad
cow. It was a cow, but it was a zombie. A zombie cow. You guys never heard of that? No, it was not a cowkini. It was like I was wearing like a cow onesie kind of. And then I had zombie makeup on. I don't know, okay? I just did whatever. It's because I wanted to go to school dressed up cool, but nobody else was dressed up. It was not embarrassing at all. Whatever.
Wee. Hooray.
When I was a kid, there was this other kid, and he got in the cart, and he got on the bottom part, like this part on the bottom.
Oh, no.
And then other kids got up in the top. And
Crushed
then
him.
We pushed them like
Crushed
this.
him.
Whee! And then his finger got stuck underneath the wheel, and his pinky came off.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my
pretty
God.
messed up. Include information.
Okay.
That's sale. Oh, my God.
It's a very innocuous
When I was
story.
a kid, my brother and I used to write like the worst messages to villagers. Stuff like, go die, right? To a villager
Jesus.
you hate. I would never say that today, though, to one of my villagers. Brother Watson used to threaten to delete my Animal Crossing town, and I would cry. And then I would cry because he would start to hit villagers that I like while I'm watching him play. Because at some point we shared a town, because in the GameCube version you move into like a little square, and he had his village, his house right next to mine. So sometimes he would beat the villagers.
Okay.
Actually, you guys want to hear a story?
Well,
It's
no,
kinda gross. When I
alright.
was like 2 years old.
Well, now I do.
I was in an ice cream shop with my mom, and we were going to get ice cream, and I got my ice cream.
Ice
and
queen.
As I was licking the ice cream cone, I was walking, and the floor was slippery, and
it was
I
lava.
slipped and I fell, and they didn't have a sign that said floor slippery because they had just mopped, and I was licking the ice cream cone and I fell, and I bit my tongue, and my mom and the doctor said that my mom said the doctor said that my tongue was hanging off by like 2 threads. Yeah, and so I have this big scar in the middle of my tongue when I bit my tongue off when I was 2 years old. They couldn't like stitch it up or anything, because if you put stitches, it would like constantly open. So I guess they just left it there and they just let it heal. And then my mom got really mad because the guy in the ice cream shop, he wouldn't call 911 because he was scared that he was gonna get like sued. So he was like refusing to let her use the phone, because this was before like cell phones were that popular, I guess. Yeah, and he wouldn't let her call, and she had to like grab him like by the collar and like shake him and be like, give me the phone. You know how like apparently like when moms, like when their kids are in danger, they get like this big rush of adrenaline and they get like really strong.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened. I'm not a boomer. I'm a zoomer like you guys.
Yeah, you're a zoomer, huh?
Zoom. Zoom. See, I couldn't go that fast if I was a boomer.
That's a good point.
Painful for me. I like the pain. I drink your tears.
They're not tasty. They're just salty, and I thought Ame is not salty.
I'm pretty salty.
You're not salty,
Yeah.
right? You don't like salt, right?
I remember when I was a kid, when I was really young, my friend cried and I licked her tears.
What?
What? You ate your tears? What?
Sorry, what happened?
What?
It was salty.
So you cried for something that made you sad, but then it cheered you up because it was so tasty.
Well, it wasn't me crying, but yeah, sure.
Oh, what? So you drank someone else's tea?
When I was a kid, I
So
wouldn't do
weird.
that today.
Yeah, sure, Ame. You did just talk about doing it today, but yeah, no, you wouldn't do that today. You're totally not someone who does
No, of
something
course
again
not.
that you did in the past and you're now threatening to do
I
again.
will
Yeah,
drink your
totally.
tears, Kiara. Give them to me.
Oh my god. But actually, my tears don't taste like salt.
Huh? Why not?
They taste like gravy.
I remember
That's
one
pretty cool.
time I used to go to like these people's house that would like babysit me
Gravy.
when I was pretty young, and it was their anniversary, and they had these really nice chocolates that the husband bought for the mom, and I really liked those chocolates, and so I asked him while he was washing the dishes. I said, "Can I have one of those chocolates?" And he was like, "Yeah, whatever." And so I ate one. I opened the box. It was like a anniversary present. I opened it and I took a chocolate because I thought it was okay. And then they got really mad. They got really mad. They said, "Who opened the box of chocolates?" And then I blamed it on this other girl who used to make fun of me. And then she got in trouble and she was never allowed to come back.
That's messed up. That's messed up, Ame. That's messed up.
Yeah, this one time I stole something.
Okay. There you go. There's some Ame stories, and this was by I forget who the this is Made of Cherry 2. I'll put the link into the description. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. Makes me feel real good inside and helps out the channel. Sorry about the coughing. I'm getting sick. Yeah, so I apologize for that. Yeah, but and if you got any other suggestions for any other videos, put them down in the comments. So and we'll watch them together and we'll have a good time. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.